every big moment in my life has happened in this city, and I'm a true Mumbaikar in all its sense. 7th, 8th standard, my friends and I used to take a train and we used to go to Elko Market, and we used to buy like matching clothes on the streets of Elko Market. I still remember, going to the stores, or even on the roads, they used to have those pajamas and all, which we used to always buy.
Hi everyone, we are happy to have the beautiful Sharvari Wagh with us today on Mumbai Meri Jaan, and she's going to tell us all about her love for the city. So firstly, please tell us about, your love for the city and which are your favorite places.
The love for this city, honestly, I can't even describe it, because I've always been born and brought up in Mumbai. This is my home. I don't call any other place my home, because at the end of the day, this is where I grew up. This is where I went to school, to college. This is where was my first audition. So for me, every big moment in my life has happened in this city, and I'm a true Mumbaikar in all its sense. So my favorite place to hang out actually is in Matunga, which is very strange. It's also because my friends stay there, and growing up I remember we used to hang out in Matunga. All my friends are big South Indian lovers, so it's the spot for South Indian food. So I remember my school also was in Parsi colony, so it was always like walking distance from there. So for me, it's not like touristy spots. For me, it's the places where I've made memories with my friends. So I remember hanging around in Matunga and Shivaji Park most of my life.
And since you have spoken about Matunga, we have to ask you your favorite food joints. We know it's the hub for South Indian.
So my top most favorite South Indian food restaurant is Ramashray, and there's Madras Cafe, there's Mani's, but for me it's Ramashray.
So you do enjoy the simple things in life, like we know there's always crowded and you have to kind of share your space with people.
Yeah, it's the best. If you always have to share a table there, because it's always crowded. But I love it. I think it's close to me. It's my fondest memories, and I mean, me and my friends still go there, and we keep having brunch there all the time.
And do you want to take us through your school days as well, since you are a Mumbai girl and of course studied in the city? So any memories of that time?
So my school actually is in Parsi colony in Dadar, and so I mean everybody knows the most famous 5 gardens there, and post school we used to go hang around there, chill. It's such a lovely locality actually, because it's so lush green, and it used to be great weather there, no matter if it's summer or winter, because it's always got such foliage there. I remember there used to be this Golewala there called Chotu Golewala, who was kind of our jam. We used to go to Chotu's all the time. So yeah, that's my memory from school.
And were you a street shopping person like a lot of Mumbai girls, or like any particular shops that you would go to or malls that you would go to?
I remember growing up when me and my friends used to have these camps that our school used to take us from. So we used to go to Mathiran and like Mahabaleshwar and stuff like that. So I remember in 7th, 8th standard, my friends and I used to take a train and we used to go to Elko Market, and we used to buy like matching clothes on the streets of Elko Market. So growing up, I remember I've shopped so much at Elko Market. Instead of Linking Road, we used to really like Elko Market for some reason, and we used to shop at Elko Market all the time. And I actually, when I crossed from there, I still remember, going to the stores, or even on the road, they used to have those pajamas and all, which we used to always buy.
You also started out as an AD. So any memories of those days, where you guys used to hang out, like any shoots that you remember in the city that you were part of?
I remember I was a part of Bajirao Mastani, so we were shooting in Film City, and the Film City canteen is really lovely. I mean, every time we go there, we used to eat like lots of food there. I remember we were shot in Powai. We were shooting Pyar Ka Panchnama 2 in Powai. So the whole set was there. We used to hang around near Hira Nandani after shoot got over. So we like practically hung out everywhere where there are like good cafes and good places to eat.
So any favorite family joints that you always catch up with whenever you are not working, obviously?
My family and our favorite place to eat food from is actually Kirti Vada Pav, which is really famous. And I am from a Maharashtrian family, and even though we do end up making Vada Pav even at home, I think the Vada Pav at Kirti's is so yummy that I know that we even till today we send our driver and we call it at home, because it's one of the best Vada Pavs people will eat in Bombay. Like, I vouch for it.
And you also got your big break, of course, in Mumbai at YRF, and Bunty or Public too. Yeah, so please tell us about that experience. Like, how was it when you knew that you were on board, and what was that celebration like?
For me, I have of course been like struggling since the last 5 to 6 years. I remember I used to go to Aram Nagar and give auditions every single day in and out for so many years. So when I finally got shortlisted for a film, it was one of the most, it was a life-changing moment for me because I have been waiting for this day since so many years. For it to be Yash Raj, for it to be Bunty Babli, things just basically just kept getting better. So yeah, I remember I got the script of the film. I heard it. I spoke to everyone. I was on board, and I was so excited that I literally, the first thing I did was I straight got back home and spoke to my parents and told them that I'm finally part of the film. So yeah, it's just been life-changing after that day.
How has life changed after that? I'm sure people are recognizing you on the streets. And do you get to roam as much as you could before, freely?
I do get recognized by a lot of people. In fact, I had gone to Farmers Cafe, and I had this really sweet auntie who came up to me, and she said that it's her friend's birthday, and they saw me on Kapil Sharma, and then they saw my film. So it was really sweet. It's the first time I ever get approached by people. So for me also, it's really heartwarming to see that they have loved my work so much. And as actors, we really live for days like these because it only reciprocates the love that people have for our work, because they don't personally know us, they don't know what we do, but they just love us for the work that we've done, and I think that just speaks volumes.
And when you aren't in the city, when you're shooting somewhere else, what is it that you miss most about Mumbai?
I just miss my home. I just miss coming back home. I miss the feeling of my bed and just coming back home. That's it.
Thank you so much, Sharvari, for doing this. It was lovely having you.
Thank you so much. It was so nice talking to you.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.